Another critical factor is arterial stiffness. Over time, calcium accumulates in the vessel walls, elastic fibers break down, and the arteries lose their ability to expand and absorb pressure. This process makes the circulatory system less efficient and increases cardiovascular risk, regardless of what the blood pressure reading shows. Nitric oxide deficiency further worsens the situation. Without enough of this molecule, blood vessels cannot dilate properly, leading to persistent constriction and elevated pressure. This deficiency is often linked to endothelial damage, poor nutrition, and lack of physical activity. In addition, high insulin levels play a hidden but significant role. When insulin is chronically elevated, often due to insulin resistance, the kidneys retain sodium instead of excreting it. This leads to fluid retention and increased blood pressure, explaining why reducing salt intake alone is often ineffective. Addressing high blood pressure effectively requires focusing on these root causes rather than just managing symptoms. Stabilizing blood sugar is essential to prevent further damage to the vessel lining. Supporting vascular health through antioxidant-rich foods helps reduce oxidative stress and promote repair. Reducing arterial calcification involves ensuring adequate intake of nutrients like vitamin K2, vitamin D, and magnesium, which help direct calcium to the bones instead of the arteries. Improving nitric oxide production can be achieved through regular exercise, especially resistance or isometric training, as well as nasal breathing. Lowering insulin levels through time-restricted eating and strength training helps restore proper kidney function and sodium balance. High blood pressure is not simply a lifelong condition that must be controlled with medication alone. It is a signal of underlying dysfunction in the vascular system. When the root mechanisms are addressed, the body has the capacity to restore balance and improve blood pressure naturally over time. High blood pressure is often misunderstood as a simple issue of excess fluid in the bloodstream, but the real problem lies in the condition of the blood vessels themselves. Rather than being flexible and responsive, damaged arteries become stiff, calcified, and unable to function properly. Medication may lower the numbers on a monitor, but it does not repair the structural damage within the Sassoon system. At the core of this condition is the deterioration of the inner lining of the arteries, known as the endothelium, along with the loss of its protective layer called the glycocalyx. When this layer is damaged by high blood sugar, inflammation, smoking, or oxidative stress, the vessel walls become vulnerable. Inflammatory substances attach, cholesterol penetrates, and plaque begins to form. At the same time, the production of nitric oxide, a key molecule that keeps blood vessels relaxed, declines, causing vessels to constrict and blood pressure to rise.